Hi, this is Kevin with KGM JAM, owner Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com. Join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, Tuesday, January the 16th, 24, Splinterlands. Here we go. This is the guild. We start battling in 30 hours, which will be tomorrow morning sometime. And got a couple questions to answer. But first, Shadow Morph, welcome to the club. Down here you asked me, but what fray can I choose best? I don't know if everybody has a fixed fray or not. We don't. I'm pretty much letting everybody grab what they want. If I need to move anybody around, I will. But I went ahead and put you in number 6. Okay, and that is, I looked at your cards. Your summoners should be able to handle all that, and you don't have any rebellion, but you got Chaos Legion. And I'm trying to leave these for whoever thinks they need it. Communicate with me, guys. If you think you need it be in a certain fray, let me know. We'll get with the other person and move people around. But pretty much first come, first serve in this. I'm going to take care of the gold, even though I'm only good in this one, and I got my ass kicked last time. But no matter. I'm going to put my second account in this one. I have no rebellion gold, but I'm going to rent some, just so I can get in and keep these guys from getting an easy victory. But at the very least, I'll get some. It will bring the winning percentage down for us, but what can you do? And then I'll probably enter this one with some rentals for my 3 accounts. But I mean, you guys fill it up first. I got my 1 account and I got a total of 3. So if we fill up, we fill up. That's the way it's looking. Trash Panda asks, welcome. Hey, KGM Jam, do we need to get barracks to level 2 before we can use gladiator cards in bras? Yes. And let's go to the buildings. But here's the thing. We got time, because what's holding us up? Golden crowns. That's what we need to power up. But you're right. Says right here, barracks, we are level 3 right now. Oh, no, level 1. And I've got 6,000. I need 20,000 DC in there. I'll have it in there by the time we get enough crowns. But here's the info. Level 1, home team wins when there's a draw. So that's, I think we're that anyway. All I had to do was put in the DC. But we're going to need 40 crowns and 20,000. Can use gladiator cards up to the bronze level cap. So, yeah, this is important to be able to use. Going to have to build that up. And, boy, that's going to get expensive. Look at that. Okay. Well, we'll do what we can when we get there. But anyway, yeah, we'll get it up to level 2nd. And by then we should have enough gold crowns. For the store, we've powered up. It's open. You can go shop. We get plus 20% merit bonus, but the same thing, that's not ready to go up anyway. The arena I maxed out. So what I'll probably do is I'll go after the barracks first, or the arena, depending on where I'm at on the DC on the barracks. But we got to upgrade both of these, and both of them are going to be waiting on golden crowns. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. The lodge will go up as far as the hall will allow it, and with just playing the focuses, and everybody's donating on that, so we should be there no problem. And then the hall, I just got to put DEC in. You don't have to pay. Let me see. Building level cap. That's what pretty much all it does is the member limit and the building level cap, and we're right here right now, so we're good. We're in good shape on the hall. So. Yeah, tonight I'll fill out I'll get my rentals and stuff like that. Take care of that. Otherwise, we're doing very well. I got a couple comments, and it's right here. Okay. Hey, Trash Panda here. Opened up my first Gladius pack on my telepathic account and got 2 rares and a Cora. Pretty happy about that for my first 5 gladiator cards. Congratulations. Got this from Gathering the Magic. Did a little research, and it looks like there are 4,345 alpha packs left. That's not much at all. Definitely a great long-term hold at $80. Not possible for me because I can't sit on packs and not open them. But yes, I agree with you. He's not going to open his. Going to start working on an alpha set. Commons and rares are still cheap. I agree. I've been doing that, exactly that, and it's worth it. Other comments. Let's see. Nick Spiker. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. He says I'm canon. Yep. Congratulations. You are now officially KGM JAM Splinterlands canon. Did a and that's all there is for. Yeah, that's all there is for comments. Leave comments, anything you want, and I'm going to try to read them at the beginning of the video, because if I don't, I forget about them and they get passed over. Okay, so now let's go do land. And last night, or yesterday actually, after the video, I was watching Gathering the Magic's video, and he was selling his magic land. And you guess what? Plot Section 46 in the region that I own. I own in 46, and we'll go look at it. So now I have 3 here, 1 here, and 1 there. It was a good price because not only was it magic, and I've been wanting to get magic, I also wanted to get 1 more property because I exactly had enough maxed out gold common cards that I wanted to use up on land that I didn't need for the other lands. And the other thing is, with that property, it's right in the same tract as my other land, so they share the same grain. I don't have to pay a transfer fee to feed that one grain. Now that might change in 2.0, of course, but I mean, it's good that they're close together. They're not right next to each other. They're like 5 plots apart, which is not that big of a deal. And then the other bonus on a magic land is, for the one I got, is if you do research on it, it's 100% bonus. So, right, and he had already built an SPS hut on it. So I kept the SPS hut. I'm going to max out the SPS because I really believe, as do a lot of people, and this is not financial advice, listen to me at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm an expert at financial losses. If you're still here, that's on you. But I do believe SPS is going to really do well in the next before 2.0 comes out. So I'm going to capitalize on that and get as much SPS as I can. And then when 2.0 comes back out, I'll switch over to research and get a double bonus and all that. So that's my game plan. So let's go claim, because I think I claimed 3 times yesterday. Didn't get any. 12 hours ago was the last time I claimed, but I didn't get any totem piece as of yet to date on any of my properties. So I am due, I believe. So let's see. This is grain. I'm not going to transfer anything. I can do that later. But I have 2 properties that produce grain. One is not transferring anything. It's simply stockpiling. And then the second one I use to support the other properties. Okay, no totem. And I'm not stacking grain so much as to sell it. I'm stacking it so that I can support whatever properties I have in the future, type thing. That's my strategy. Unless grain is real high and you can make a nice chunk of change off of it. Okay, this is my best property with the best cards on it. I thought about putting it all in SPS, but then I wouldn't have enough grain to supply it at the time anyway. So, and for me, when I swap out, okay, no totem. When I swap out my cards, everybody's saying it takes them 3 days. It takes me 6 days because it won't let me unlock it for 3 days. And then when I do unlock it, it's another 3 days. So that's a total of 6 days for me. Other people are saying they get the card back, after you take it off the property in 3 days. So I need an answer to that, find out what's going on and why that is the case, and if that is what's happening to everybody else, or if I'm doing something wrong. Okay, let's go to my research property. Now here's the 2 new ones. You've got, one's the magical and it's producing SPS, and the other one's doing the research. So let's do the research first. and this is the one where I won't have to transfer it anymore. It already can tap into the grain that I'm sharing it with the both properties. So I still have to transfer, but not to this specifically. Okay, no totem piece, so I'm still over. And now let's go claim SPS. Harvest. Nope. Okay, I got one more chance for today. Well, until the next hour, actually, because you can claim every hour. All right. And right here we go. And this one is also... So I got two properties now producing SPS. And that SPS will help pay for the property. The bonus and research will help pay for the property. The totem pole that I would put on it will help pay for the property. If you look at it that way, that's the way I look at it. Let me put it that way. Okay, harvest. And no totem pole fragments today, so I will purchase one because I need to start getting them on my land. All right, that's it for land. So let's go to the battle page, see where I'm at. And this is my focus for the death, and I've only got one, so I've dropped all the way down. Oh no, I'm in silver 3. That's silver 2. Okay, so I'm still in silver. I thought I had dropped down into bronze 3, which means I've been going on a losing streak. But let's go look at what I pulled last night. I got all cards last night, so it was pretty good. Definitely need it. Now I got one battle. I'm going to go ahead and battle. Show you my expertise in the card game. But I do have Splintermate bot. It's $1 a month. Okay, create team. I'm gonna go with death. What's the all monsters have 2 additional armor. Yeah, let's do this. This is my favorite lineup. If I can get it in there. Okay, that's going to be... So I believe I have the chicken I can use. And then I need a 3. See, sometimes this is going to go in the back, but it helps me add up. I'm not the best. If I was a computer, I'd be a Commodore 64. Okay, what 3-1 do I want to use? This one looks pretty good. That's a new one. I do like this one though, with the magic, and I'm going to use this. And then I'm going to take that out and put it in the back, because that in the back nobody can attack him. He can just well on people. So the longer he lives, the more damage he does. And let's see how I do. But I've been happy with Splintermate. It's got me up into silver. I'm working on my high silver. This is me on the bottom. Pretty much chose what I chose. It looks like, but he's got this 0 mana, so it's a little bit better than my chicken. Looks like I'm getting my ass kicked. Ooh boy, doesn't look good, guys. Doesn't look good. No, I'm going down. All right, you never know. You never know. If I can get past this guy, I might have a chance. Yep, it's looking good. I might have won this one. It looks like I have. Fantastic. See how I mean, though? This guy in the back can just sit back and well on people. Stunned, unstunned. Goodbye. Okay. There you go. I'm 1-0. But that's how, with the bot, you can play whenever you want. You just got to turn it off to let it build up, max energy. But if I got one, I'll jump in and play, and that's perfect for me. I got 3 accounts that are playing. That's 75 battles a day, roughly, and it's just so time consuming, which I don't have. So when I got time, I can turn it off. That's the best part about bots. I used to not believe in bots at all, but let me point out something to you, that a strategy I got, and you might have too. But and this is not financial advice, but how am I going to say this? The metaverse is where you cannot, in the real world, to have one store can be an all-consuming 24/7 job, and hopefully you do well maybe it's a flea market booth, or maybe it's an actual brick and mortar store, right? But I want you to listen when I say this. In the metaverse, you can have not one store, but thousands. And you're like, well, how the hell could you have thousands? Well, why not? I'm messing around on 29 plus platforms, and each one has their own store. That's 29 stores right there. But what would help me run them? Bots. I have a store here on Splinterlands, so I've got 3 accounts, which means I have 3 different stores. They're all the same store, but they're 3 different ones. And the bot helps me run. But I can end up having 100 accounts one day in Splinterlands with the bots. And I'm glad they did the modern and wild. I'm glad they made it so that there's people who don't want to deal with bots can do so, and then people who want to have bots can do so. Keep everybody happy. That's a good thing to do. And sometimes, not all the time. But so keep that in mind, that while you never quit your job. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, as a hobby though, because that's all this is right now for me, you can build infrastructure, you can build equity, you got eBay. Now eBay's physical / metaverse. It's not the metaverse that we know of in the future. It's going to be a part of it. But my point is, if you're banking online, if you're eBay and Amazon and watching Netflix playing, you're already in the metaverse. You're already in it. And everybody's convinced that, NFTs are trying to get rid of physical. No, physical and NFT are going to complement each other because of the smart contract. And I don't want to go into that because I don't fully understand contracts. I'm just saying they will complement each other. And you're already seeing that on other platforms where, let's use the comic books, for example, in Marvel. Marvel has seen an uptick in comic book purchases because of the comic book NFTs. There's the data to prove it. Go talk to a comic book store owner. You got people from Veve going into the comic book stores asking for comics that they got it in the version of NFT because the NFT made them want to go collect it. But imagine the day where, and Marvel will do this, they're already starting to, where when you buy the physical comic, there will be a code in there for the NFT, and vice versa. They can do it either way they want. So I see them complementing each other. It's not one's going to try to drive out of business the other one. It's going to be the exact opposite. And anyway, let me get back to the number of stores you got. So if I want all these stores, and I still work, I go out, I DoorDash or I Uber or I pick up side work or whatever. The point I'm making is, you don't give all that up. You still go to sleep. You still get up and go to work. You still go spend time with your family. But the first time I used a bot was on a vacation in Orlando when I couldn't get away to play 75 games. You didn't want to get away to play 75 games. So I got Splintermate, and it ran all the games for me for the whole week. All I do is check in at 5 minutes at the end of the night, like I do in the video, and move some things around, whatever, combine some cards, check my rewards. So if you look at it that way, bots are incredibly important if you want to build infrastructure and equity in the metaverse. Trust me, the corporations are using bots. They're botting you to death. You just might not know it on everything they do. So you might need to just keep that in the back of your head. Now, if you're just, this is just my thing, I want to come spend a couple hours a night and play, that's cool too, because that's also available. That's what I'm saying. If you have not joined Splinterlands yet, and you start to think, or Golem Overlord, and you're like, well, I'm so far behind, I'll never catch up. That is about as far from the truth as you can do, because it's not about catch up. Because wherever you are at any point in these games, you are in that same group of people. That's why they got bronze level. So, now, if you watch a YouTuber and he's in champion and you're in bronze, it's going to be kind of depressing, because you're like seeing what he's getting compared to what you're getting. But if you look at it from you doing your thing, you are going to be with the same people at your level. It's designed that way. So it's never about being too far behind, can't catch up. It's about you just doing your thing and building over time and gathering the magic with his $10 account. It might take him 10 years, but that account, without him ever sinking any money into it, could one day be a champion account. And the way the decisions and the way he's doing it, go watch it, go like and subscribe. You'll see it. He's got the entire history of it and how it's progressed, and it will accelerate the higher he goes. And that's without using any bots, but that's only one store. But if he had 15 accounts, because I hear him say all the time he's got to work, you're going to start saying, man, I need some help. And that's where bots come in. Okay, I got off way on a tangent, way off. Let me go and do my DCA for the day. I DCA $10 a day. That's for me. That's not something I recommend you do. It's just to show you the power of DCA. You can do DCAing once a month, once a year. It doesn't matter. Okay. So right now I'm working on my gold summoners. I'm trying to get them to maxed out silver level and Chaos Legion, and I'm working on Thaddeus Brood. I've got all the other ones maxed out. So I need 3 more. Now I've got a total maxed out Thaddeus Brood, but he's on my land. And that's the problem all of us are having. We gutted our accounts to put on land. So I just need to get him up to silver, which will be 3 more cards. And let's hope he didn't go up in value. If he goes up in value, I might hold off. Hold on. I'm not selling. I'm buying. Okay. $3, it went down. Okay, so let's make sure it goes on credit. And that's another reason I'm doing the YouTube videos. One, I'm trying to build the account up, and someday it will be monetized. So, because they'll show commercials every now and then, and I can get a piece of that. That's another thing that one of the stores, one of the sources of passive income that you could over, 5-10 years you build up. If you got eBay store, Amazon store, all your NFT stores, your YouTube channel, the list goes on and on what you can do. You know what I'm saying? But the other reason I'm making a YouTube channel is to expose this game to new people. I've got the link below. They have an affiliate program where if you sign up through that link underneath me, I get some sort of a kickback. It doesn't come out of your pocket, it comes out of their pocket. But that's another way, part of the passive, passive income. But then the third thing is, so I got a record, and I can go back and see how right I was or how wrong I was, especially on crypto or any other thing that I talked about, and so can somebody else. Like, has this guy been cheating? Is he full of shit? Let me go back 2 years ago. Okay, well, he was right about that, wrong about, whatever. It's a record. It's a good to have, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. All right, let's go back to the card, and I'm getting off sidetrack on everything today. So let's burn this. combine it. So what I'm doing is I'm actually destroying both of these cards. It's called burning. And I think, now here's a question, theoretical question. With burning, crypto, NFTs, whatever, they're just sent to a wallet that nobody has access to. But what if one day they do? That's why so are they really being destroyed? How does they guarantee that like AI won't be able to crack the code into that wallet if they know what the wallet is? Who has the control over the keys on that wallet? I don't understand burning. If somebody else does, explain. It's just like with Bitcoin. Who says there's only 21 million? Well, everybody does. But again, where's it written in stone? What's to keep, everybody's going off the premise that Bitcoin will never be more than 21 million coins. But what if down the road all of a sudden they pop and go, well, we've decided it's going to be 28 million. You see what I'm saying? Now, maybe they can't. I don't know how, though. I haven't come across where it is that they can't put it up to 28 million. And listen, I'm not saying they are. It's just me thinking, what if? Is that the way it is? Okay, let's go to, so now I've got that done. I've got $7 left. Let's go get a totem piece, unless it's gone up in value too high. Oh, I got to go to the market for that. Okay, other items. Okay, Chaos Legions are under $1 today. Good. I could go get them cheaper on somewhere else. I'm too lazy to do that. Here's the alpha packs, $80 a piece. Only 4,000 left. And I will try to open these once a month if possible. I've opened 3 already. I got 2 gold cards out of them. Really lucked out on that. Oh, $1.99, definitely getting one. All right. Credit. Buy. And that, I'll be able to get 5 packs then. Of Chaos Legion. Chaos Legion right now is just best bang for the buck. That's going to give me 5 rares or better. Guaranteed. It's going to give me 35 or 25 cards. Right? Yeah, 5 times 5, 25. And there's a chance. Uh-oh, maybe not. Yep, I got it. There's a chance that I could get a gold legendary or a gold or an epic or just a legendary, whatever, summoners, all that stuff. And $1 a piece, you pretty much at least break even every day, pretty much. And I do have potions to use up, so let's buy them and go open them. And I've already done my one battle. That'd be it for the day because I kind of went off on a tangent. But those are concepts I like to talk about. People around me can't stand me anymore when I want to talk about the metaverse 24/7. And I pretty much watch YouTube 24/7. I watch, like for Splinterland, I watch Gathering the Magic, I watch Dwayne, I watch Gank and Keys, I watch Bronze Dragon, I watch Crypto. There's about, I'm going to write them down and show you the list. I listen to these guys and they all got, After Sound Gaming, another one. There's a whole list of them. And I'm always finding new ones. Just because I didn't mention them doesn't mean I don't think they're any good or I don't watch them. I just can't name them all off the top of my head. But okay, hold on. Let's go. But the more you study and see the vision of what you can do in the metaverse, passive income is my big thing. The ideal of me doing something else and something else is making me money, legal money, kaboom. That's a great concept. Now, I can do that every day. I'm making money every day. In fact, every month I'm clearing about off of everything I'm doing online about, on average, $300 a month. That's not bad, but that's not enough to live off of. So the secret, or the goal, is to learn how to turn that 300 into 1,000 a month, 2,000 a month, 5,000 a month. And let me tell you something right here. Everything you do online is the greatest paper trail man has ever created. Whatever you are doing online, I don't care how small, how big, report it to your taxes, because you don't really need to report it. They can see what you're doing, just if they so chose. Okay, so if to be safe, whatever you're doing online, and it could be a tax write-off, if you lost money, type thing, but report it, and that way, on the day they get their shit together, and they come to you and say, "Hey, boy, you didn't do this, this, or that." Okay, but I filed the taxes, I showed what I did, and they're gonna fine you. You'll be fined because you didn't, whatever, but they won't be able to get you for tax evasion or tax fraud. And that's the two things you do not want the IRS to come after you for. And by not claiming stuff, if they wanted to, they could. So to protect yourself, especially if you end up doing real good, if you do real good in the future and you haven't been doing that, it could come back to haunt you. Okay. Oh, I have no potions. I did yesterday. That's right. Okay, now potions. Potions are not needed to open up packs, but they help. I do not believe in paying for potions, ever. That's just me. The money I'd spend on potions, I'd rather put somewhere else in the game. So they're still getting my money. So it's not like that. I'm just saying, I can put that money elsewhere. And I've still gotten my best cards I've ever gotten are without potions, so it's not impossible to get. Okay, looking. Okay, oh, there's an epic, so I'm already doing better. So there's 2 common, 3, 4. Wow. Okay, 4 common and 4 epic, I believe. Okay, no legendaries, because if you did, it'd be highlighted in gold. And but any of these could be gold. So let's go. Come on, gold. Epic right there. Epic right there. Wow, no summoners today, but an epic there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 epics. I thought there was 4, but there was only 3. So, okay, not bad. I probably broke even or got close to it. But, okay, so that's my DCA for today. Got 1 gold summoner. Got 5 packs of Chaos Legion and the totem piece. Let's go look and see how many pieces I got. I think you need 10 for a common. And then I'll make a video or do it on the video of me putting it together. Seven. I need 3 more. Common. See right here, if you hit that, you can get more, you can transfer, or you can combine. And that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if you can do it before the 10, so I'm not going to try. And then down here, though, if you go and look, it says combine. Okay, they say combine down there too. Okay, all right. Anyway, please like and subscribe if you get a chance. Go check out Pro Advertisers Club. If you haven't joined Splinterlands, do so. If you're not in a guild, get in a guild. It's you'll make more SPS from that than you would on probably anything else you're doing. Okay, guilds are very lucrative. If you got I'd recommend starting your own guild if you got the pockets or the ability. So thank you for watching and have a nice day.